Hey guys, Joe here, and it is Friday, so today I thought I would do a little short review of a product that I didn't even know I wanted. And that is the REIIE, from the REIIE Intelligent Company Limited Mini Wireless Keyboard Touchpad Combo with Backlight. And this be her. And you'll have to forgive me, I'm trying out a new wide-angle lens for my Canon Vixia, which seems to be working really well. It's the Vivitar 0.43 times professional wide-angle lens with macro. It's a pretty inexpensive piece, and I'll be doing a fuller video on that as well. But again, I wanted that wide-angle look. It is a little bit GoPro-y in this angle format, but I think it works well, and it'll allow me to do a lot more desk-based stuff. Normally I would be like 15 feet from my desk. Right now, literally, that's my hand on the desk, and I can get my whole hand in the frame, so looking forward to that. It also came with the telephoto lens. I don't know if I'll ever use that one, maybe at the range. But anyways, let's get back to the review, and that is this little guy. I'm sure you've seen it all over Amazon, and I'll actually be linking to it, so hold on, let me log in. Burp, 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 burp. And it's a pretty nice little unit for what it is. It's like 12 bucks shipped, I think I paid for it. It's kind of in a controller format, which is a little bit more of what I wanted. And it is backlit, as it says. It's wireless. It has 2.4G, not 5G, which is fine. It also says it goes up to about 33 feet. However, I've noticed that much past like 15, it's not quite as reliable. However, it's very easy to use. If you've ever used a BlackBerry from back in the day, you'll know what the keys feel like. And it's very convenient to have, especially for someone like me who spends time in bed. This is going to be the main keyboard for my HTPC, but I may also use it here with this computer as a second controller, because it allows me to actually control functions that I don't have keyboard access to on my Corsair Strafe, because that's a gaming keyboard and it's not a super fully functioned one, so it doesn't have things like volume controls, which this one does. You can see on the screen there that it controls that. You have different things like, you know, right click is there, or you can use the trigger. The touchpad is pretty responsive when you're within a certain range. Again, if you're behind a piece of metal, like if the case is turned the other way, it can be a little disruptive, but not terrible. You have your four-way controller with an OK button, and as you can see on the screen, it does actually work just like your regular keypad. And you have your left and right clicks, so that all works just as it should. Being that it's a small portable keyboard, it works kind of like a laptop in that it has a function key here, which allows you to mess with all the different things, such as turning on and off the backlight and controlling the function keys up at the top row, F keys and all that good stuff. You'll see it also has media control buttons here, and you even have a home button, which just takes you right to your home page on the internets. So overall, it's actually a pretty decently optioned little piece of kit here. It takes a little bit of getting used to because buttons aren't where they should be. For example, you have your comma and your period in the normal spot, but if you want to quote, you actually have to come all the way down here to the bottom of the keypad. Another thing to talk about is the mouse pad or the trackpad. It works fine. It does your regular taps and tips, and obviously if you do it the way it's supposed to, you get your different functions, and it does work in the scroll menu as well. So much like a laptop, when you move it, it moves the screen. Screen goes up, screen goes down. So yeah, it's very, very easy to use. Packaging's pretty plain, just a cardboard box with the information in it, and then when you open it up, you get your little user manual. It did come with a cable as well, but that's currently plugged into my computer. It's just a micro USB cable, so as long as you have a micro USB cable, you can charge it. It says it'll last up to about 20 hours. I've been able to leave it on. It goes into a power saving mode. It'll turn off the backlight, and it will basically just shut itself down when you're not using it. So it's been able to sit for a couple of days just on standby, no problem. The back comes off real easy. and it does have a just cheap generic battery in the back and a spot for the dongle when it's not in use. There are Bluetooth models available. This is not a Bluetooth model. A couple other features on here is you do actually have the ability to lock out the touchpad. You just do that and then boop, then your touchpad does nothing. Hit it again and your touchpad comes back. Yay! You also have a function enter, which will give you just a straight Control-Alt-Delete, so you don't even have to sit there and do like a 10-finger movement to try to Control-Alt-Delete. Hadouken! I haven't used it to play any games yet because I don't know if it's set up to do that correctly, and I'm not that inclined to check. I just wanted it as a remote controller. The plastics feel okay. They're not like super high-endish. They don't feel like the plastic on like the Corsair or even my mouse or anything like that, but they seem to be quality enough. It's taken a few drops without breaking. These here, this texturing is just for show. It does absolutely nothing in terms of grip. But overall, I'd say that for like $10 to $12, it's a very respectable little controller, and I do actually recommend it. So I will link to it down below. So if you like this little short product review, give me a thumbs up. You can leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Use those Amazon affiliate links. Anything you buy, I get a little bit of a kickback, and it will help me buy things to grow the channel. So that would be awesome of you guys. I love you guys. I'm still getting over my cold. I can't really get as in-depth with speaking as I'd like to, especially when I'm looking down. So the second part to the Xbox PC Xbox is coming. I have it assembled in its second form, and that will be the next video. I did say I was doing daily videos. I meant Monday through Friday. I'm taking the weekends for me. I need to hunt. I need to find things, and we will pick back up on Monday. So until then, I'll talk to you later.